Okay, so we're gonna be chasing a thumb latch, thumb button for our weave design. So here we're starting out with just a raw part. It's forging, it's been polished, and now we kind of start coming in and putting in some of the detail. And here we just walk the chisel along, and we just index off the previous marks, and we come right along the edge. This one happens to have a nice little ledge for us to rest the chisel on. Let's come back and finish up the... Okay, now we switch to a different chisel. Let's see if I can show you the little teeth, and this one has a slight curve on it. This one was, more focus, this one is a straight run of teeth. So now we come in around the edges and the corners, get the orientation right. Let's just get all the corners at the same time while we're working with this. You have to keep changing chisels. Okay, now let's go back to the original chisel and finish it off. Okay, now we can work around the inside edge. I think one of the biggest challenges here in something like this is holding on to the part. You can see it's kind of moving around. And the more solidly you can hold it, the more of your hammer force goes into actually putting an impression into the brass. The more it moves, the more energy you're wasting chasing the part around, and you can see it's moving. So let's try put a little extra. Too much. There we go. And you can probably hear the sound. It's a nice solid thunk. And that just tells me that we're clamped down pretty tightly. And all of my energy is going into creating an impression, not moving the part. But you can see it moving a little bit. Okay, now let's come in and get the corners, and now we orient the chisel so that it follows the curve. It's not an exact match, but it's enough of a match that we don't have obvious overlap lines. You'll notice that I'm not usually tapping the chisel and then giving it a hit. You really just have to start out, hit it right from the beginning. Okay, now we got off a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to come in and we're going to put a weave pattern onto the weave. We're going to get it a little bit finer. So here's the chisel we're going to use. It's a very, very fine parallel line chisel, and this will add an even finer level of weave detail into the part. So again, it's just a matter of and you can see you really don't want to hit lightly and then come in a second time. It tends to allow the chisel to walk. Not happy with this chisel. Let's change chisels to a different chisel. Okay. Similar chisel, if we can focus on it. Just a little bit different shape on the overall chisel. And the part's walking all over the place. See if we can get a little more force on it, clamp it a little bit better. There we go.